A survey was sent out in Lincolnshire addressing the topic of a postnatal drop-in service for women and families. Of those who responded, 7% were in the 19 to 25 years old age bracket, 71% were in the 26 to 40 year old bracket, and 21% were in the 41 to 60 year old bracket. Would you use a postnatal drop-in clinic? 86% of respondents said yes.
I would definitely use a postnatal drop-in clinic and would find it really valuable as a way of meeting other mums. I think weigh-in facilities would be really useful. It is really hard to leave the house in the early days, so as well as my midwife visits at home, I would definitely use a postnatal drop-in clinic.
What services would you like to see at a postnatal drop-in clinic?
The services I would find really valuable at a postnatal drop-in are for my baby to be able to be weighed, mental health information, support and information on feeding, emotional and practical support, information on regular routines for me and my family to follow, some finance information, physiotherapy advice regarding pelvic floor exercises and discussing small health queries. I would also find information on how to claim benefits really valuable. I suffered postnatal depression after the birth of our son many years ago and felt the support I received from the health visitor at the time was severely lacking. She didn't seem to have much to offer and her visits to our home became just another source of stress. Having a drop-in clinic that was easy to get to on public transport where all the things I've mentioned above were valuable would have been far better.
When asked to provide additional comments on the subject of the postnatal drop-in clinic or experiences of maternity services in Lincolnshire, respondents said the following.
After my previous pregnancy 4 years ago, I was visited by the midwife and health visitor as was expected at the time. I also accessed additional support by phoning the health visitor and getting extra appointments when required and using my local Sure Start centre for both baby activities and their breastfeeding support groups. This time, I feel that I will barely receive any follow-up visits due to the issues with the health visitors at this time, which does not concern me with regards to myself as I've got good support and previous experience, but I do worry about first-time mothers being left alone and to the advice on the internet. Because I've spent so long in hospital after my births, most of my postnatal support was in hospital, other than one visit after my second baby. I was lucky in hospital to have the opportunity to discuss my birth, have diagrams drawn to show where I had stitches, and be given lovely aromatherapy advice. I feel that having this in the community would be really beneficial. I needed somewhere to go to where I could be listened to, encouraged, be signposted to information and reduce the isolation and loneliness after having a baby.